Okay, I'd like to call a meeting of the Huntington Township Supervisors to order and ask that you'll join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. Public comment on agenda items? Yes, Marie?
The agenda was not available last evening. It came up like 4 a.m. I tried and took screenshots until like close to 9 o'clock and it wasn't up. So I'm asserting a Sunshine Act violation.
The agenda was posted on the door at 5:30. I put it up on the board at 5:30.
It is supposed to be also on the website.
Yeah, I don't have access to the website.
Excuse me?
I don't
can't
have
hear.
access to the website, but the agenda was posted publicly on the door at 5:30 last night.
Well, it's supposed to also be on the website and available to the residents 24 hours beforehand.
Any others?
Excuse me, and I'd like that put in the minutes specifically, that I'm asserting a Sunshine Act violation once again.
This time we'll approve the minutes of the last meeting. They've been circulated. Are there any questions, comments?
I have none.
Could I have a motion to accept?
I'll make that motion that we accept the minutes as posted.
I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Bill list is circulated. Any questions on the bill list? Hearing none, do I hear a motion to accept the bill list?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? No. Motion carries. The financial statement. Scott, do you have that? For the, No.
I don't have it from
Should be on the table.
Yeah.
they're on the table.
there.
Anybody have any questions on the financial report? All right. I make a motion, we accept the financial report as presented. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Moved in second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? No. Motion carries.
There's an income.
Any miscellaneous activity?
No.
Okay. We'll go to the Roadmaster's report.
We got the last mowing done this month, and we hung the plows and spreaders on the trucks, have them all ready to go. We've been cleaning out culverts with leaves, the leaves that are built up in the culverts. We've been going around cleaning them out. That's about all I have.
Any questions for Roadmaster? Supervisors report, I have nothing.
No one for me. Thank you.
All right. Zoning officers report.
3 zoning permits were issued in October. See the MBIA report for active and completed building permits. There's the active building permits for MBIA. The zoning hearing board denied the variance request for Mr. Diller's property on Old Harrisburg Road. The property owner is currently reevaluating his options for the property at this time. The attorney for the Susquehanna Quarter Midget Association filed an appeal to the zoning hearing board for their denial of their zoning permit application for a racetrack located at 821 South Ridge Road. That hearing is scheduled for next Wednesday, November 19th at 7 p.m. A special exception application was received by the Chapel Hill Church of God at 4521 Oxford Road for change of use for the single-family home parsonage to be remodeled and converted to a group facility. No date has been set for that hearing yet.
Any questions for the zoning officer?
Why was that one denied?
because the racetrack is not permitted in the zone.
Okay, thank you.
Fire company reports. You fellows have anything? No? Okay, thank you. Oh, I skipped Scott the second time. Engineers report.
All right, you can skip me anytime you want. The update for the subdivision land development ordinance is going to be advertised for review and possible adoption at the December meeting. Current plans under review, the Bellinger subdivision. We received a new plan for that right before the last planning commission meeting, so it'll be on the agenda for the coming planning commission meeting. Again, the Diller property, their zoning request was denied, and the owner is evaluating his options. And the Chronister single-family garage land development plan, resubmission was received, and the second comment letter was issued. Board action is required by February 19th, according to their last extension request.
Any questions for the engineer? Yes.
I have from my right to know request from September. For Myerstown Road, it indicates that there were quite a few site visits, $309, $154, but it doesn't indicate the dates on the invoice. Is that usual that the board doesn't request dates of these visits, et cetera, or any kind of reports on it?
The detailed invoice is given to the township. It includes all the dates and times of when all the activity was performed.
What is this bill that I got then?
I don't know, that's the general invoice.
So there's two different types of invoices? I've been requesting
There's
these for
one-
like 2
there's
years.
one- No, there's one invoice, but there's also a detailed accounting of all my time and when it was done.
Is that a separate report that you do?
Yes, it's separate.
Oh, is there a special name, a title for that I can request?
No, there's no title.
Okay, I'll be requesting that, whatever it is. Thank you.
Next is the Narema report. They met last week, discussed more details on the function of the emergency truck, and they have new information for each township and borough for the next meeting to be voted on. So we will be looking at that in between now and I think November.
What is the new information that you'll be voting on, about the truck itself?
Know about the way that the truck is distributed, or the way it is financed. The MOU that was presented first was not accepted by the majority of the townships, so they wrote another one. So that is what is under discussion right now.
Thank you.
Next is old business, and I see none. The new business, Chronister Land Development Plan.
In your packet of information that I gave you includes a letter from the surveyor granting the township an extension of review time for him to address our comments.
Any questions?
No.
You make a motion to, do I hear a motion to accept the extension?
I'll make that motion.
I will second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carries. The next is to appoint a new supervisor, and I will turn the meeting over to the vacancy chair.
All right, well, I'll call this meeting to order, special meeting. Do we have any nominations?
Yes, we had 4.
You wanna read the names?
Not really.
Oh, no. I'd just like to thank those who put their names in for consideration. It's a good thing that residents are at least concerned and are willing to put their names in for this supervisor position. So I want to thank those who did, and keep in mind, next election cycle, if you're really interested, please put your name on the ballot and run for the office. Thank you. I'll nominate Ron Resch to fill the vacancy of supervisor.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries.
Question? What are the names of the other people that put letters of interest?
I don't have permission from those people to enter their names. So unless that's public information,
Didn't they have to put letters of interest in?
Yes.
Written? Okay, I'll have to request that, I guess, under a right to know.
I think a letter of interest required, says that they are interested in what the.
Excuse me, I can't hear you.
I think if they post a letter of interest, it's public information at that point in time.
Anything that comes in, any written thing to the township is public information.
So they don't have to reveal it at the meeting, but of course, you can submit a right to know request, but again, if they don't wish to say the names, then they don't have to.
Transparency means a lot, so thank you.
do you have the list? Yeah.
I have a comment. They were requesting public office.
Yeah.
We will get you the list.
Doesn't seem.
Yeah, because I'd like to know why, in particular, Mr. Resch was recommended by Mr.
Because that's what we decided. It's all up to the supervisors.
What are the prerequisites though?
Prerequisites
What are
to
the
what?
prerequisites of that
You have to
position?
be a resident.
I understand that. I also ran against Mr. Boyer. I also turned in a letter. I have the needs to fill a position. You know, I think that this township needs some new blood in it, and we are just going with buddies.
Sir, we need your name.
Ryan Gann. I also requested a phone call last Friday and had not returned a phone call back yet to this day.
I was out of town and your letter was put on my desk. So I did receive it. I didn't realize that I needed to call you back because I thought you were bringing a letter to see if you could bring a letter in.
Well,
So
I
I'm,
didn't bring a letter, but I'm
I
just
did.
saying that-
I did get it. It was on my desk when I got back.
Ronald Resch, Thomas Hall, Ryan Gans, and Clint Laurie. The decision is totally up to the supervisors. I will say what made me choose Mr. Resch was he is here every meeting. He knows the function of the supervisors. I have never seen any of the others at a meeting.
Well, is he here tonight?
Ron Resch is here tonight.
Well, why don't you ask him to the table?
He has to be sworn in.
Okay.
He has to be sworn in by a magistrate. And there's a process to go through to have him.
A magistrate?
A magistrate or notary public, it does not have to occur during the meeting though, so it can be done after. It just has to be done before he assumes his duties. So before he can sit on the Board of Supervisors.
Yes.
I do have a question. He is also appointed to the planning commission. Will he be giving that appointment up? Because there would be now a conflict where when things come before the board, he would have to recuse himself.
That would be up to the planning commission as far as I'm concerned.
I serve on the planning commission. I've served for many years. I didn't have to give up my position.
Oh, I thought you were just there because you were a supervisor.
No, I'm on the.
So you vote for both things so that when
Absolutely.
the planning commission votes to approve something, you've already pre-approved it.
No, I haven't pre-approved anything.
Well,
But I sit there on the board.
correct.
Just
I
like
go to the
everyone
meetings, I'm very
else.
familiar with it, yeah.
Okay, actually, I think it's a good thing because then we get to see what goes on and what discrepancies appear, the whole process, you know, and instead of on meeting night, the plans laid in front of us, and then we have to decide. You're familiar with the plans, you know if there's problems with it, or if there's been problems, and I think it's actually a good thing. Now, we cannot receive our pay for the planning commission because we also, and it's perfectly legal, we also serve on the board of supervisors.
Because to the average person, it looks like a serious conflict of interest.
Well, you have to take that up with the legal side of it in the state because the state says it's perfectly fine.
Thank you.
Am I correct?
I will look into this question. I'm not entirely sure at the moment, but I'm going to look at the law to see.
Pardon me?
I'm going to look into the law. I'm not entirely sure at the moment. So
Okay,
before I answer, I will look into it and I'll get back to you.
okay,
So we'll
thank you.
check to see if this is possible.
Next is the auditor.
Do you have any nominations for auditor?
We have not
Yeah.
received any office,
Any information? No.
on auditors.
All right, then we'll have to table that. You get some nominations.
Do you have the procedure for auditor after the supervisors don't appoint one?
So after you don't appoint one, you can petition to the Court of Common Pleas to have the court appoint one, or else the township can hire someone, like,
A CPA.
Can
yeah,
we hire a
It's-
CPA
yeah.
firm or?
yeah, you can hire a CPA.
We can do that after, I mean,
Yeah.
there was no one, you even expressed an interest.
Yeah, so under the law, it says that you can either hire someone or you can petition to the court to appoint one.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
We will table that till next month then.
Okay.
Any more business for the vacancy?
No. Thank you, Roger, for being the vacancy chair.
Should we have a motion that we're tabling that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I will make a motion, we table the appointment of an auditor till next month. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carries. Subdivision and land development.
We have 3 current plans currently under review in the township. Already discussed in my engineer's report, EED clearing, Cronister, and Dominger.
All right. Yes.
What is EB clearing, what are they now applying for on Old Harrisburg Road?
As I said in my engineer's report, the owner is evaluating his options, and he'll decide in the future what he wants to do.
If he hasn't decided yet, why is action needed by January if he hasn't even applied for something specific?
His land development plan is still active and under review by the township. According to his last letter from his surveyor, there was a 90-day extension of review time, and that time is up January 8th.
Okay, thank you.
Right to know requests, Marie DeGangi, November the 3rd for invoices from Scott Longstreth and Share Design Group. On the 3rd of November, invoices for professional services rendered by Salzman Hughes from Reed to Ganji. Upcoming meetings, the zoning hearing board, as was stated, will meet on Wednesday the 19th at 7. Planning commission will meet on November the 24th at 7. And the next supervisors meeting will be December the 11th at 7. Public comment? Yes.
I had a question. So how long is, Mr. Resch?
Cody,
Yes,
it's because Julie is new, could you
Yep.
say who you are?
Cody Lear, 1847. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yep. How long is that span until, how many years before he's up for election?
I can't tell you that, because I do not know the procedure
Procedure
for
for
the
all
planning
that.
commission.
Okay.
They do their own,
Okay. Well, I'm pretty certain that either Jeff or him will have to, I don't believe you can have two supervisors.
Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
So if that be the case, will there be an opportunity for the public to write interest in on getting on the planning commission then?
they
Absolutely.
sure will.
Okay.
Absolutely, because, yeah,
Once we decide where we're going, there will be
yeah,
made to the public.
I'll gladly step aside if, that need be. But when I was on the planning commission for, oh my gosh,
I know you've been on, you've both been on it.
yeah.
A while.
And then when I was elected, or when they appointed me supervisor, now I cannot take the pay, the $20 or whatever they get paid, because I'm an elected official
Right.
serving on that board.
Well, on that list there was at least two names that I think would have fit well as well, and,
I think
this-
everyone on that list was
I
qualified.
know, but this has been happening for years and years in here. I mean,
You know?
I mean, you guys, come on.
He's a concerned citizen.
I'm not taking anything away from Ron, but you had other people on that list just as good. In fact, one that isn't even involved in any of this, that is a big farmer around here, that would probably be a good young guy to have in here. And as usual, we stick with the same 50-year group that's been running this, and it's irritating people. I'm frankly tired of bringing it up and talking about it. It used to irritate me, it used to get me angry, but it doesn't do any good. It just makes people upset with you, and it's a shame. I thought that, we would have some change here, but apparently we'll just have to use the election process for that. So that's all I have.
Any other?
Yes.
Yes.
Betsy Hauer, Rolling Road, and welcome,
Thank you.
new I have questions about what is a VFRA? Vendersville, VFRA, Heidelberg, and North
Volunteer fire department.
Volunteer Fire.
Yes.
Okay, and so how come the amounts are different?
That-
Hours are they?
That is a percentage of monies we get and pass on to the fire companies.
Oh, you get it,
We get it, percentages go out to each fire company.
It's based on
Coverage.
the percentage
coverage.
of
Our
area that
township.
they serve
okay,
in our township.
but we do give,
Yes, we give,
Yeah, this has nothing to do with the contracts and the donations that we do in January or
that's what I remember that, okay, and also, I appreciate the list of expenses, but I'm really done with this. How much income did we get in this month?
This month. I can't tell you that.
well,
I can't give it that on.
I'm not saying we can't come up with that in the future, but we cannot come up with it today because Julie's just getting sick.
I have.
Squared away,
I'm
and
not
we-
being critical, I would.
And I understand, and we will see that we can do that.
Excellent.
And just so you know, I'm kind of following what was done before. I'm not saying I won't make changes. This is the first meeting that I've attended, so I'm just trying to get my feet wet a little bit, and there will be changes, and I will make note that you would like to know income, if we are allowed to share. I'm
Well, we
assuming that that
always,
is,
you
we
have
always
to,
did.
in order to
okay,
handle
Yep.
finances, you
Sure.
need to know how much is going in and how
Correct.
much is going out.
yep,
And
Yep.
a financial report shows revenue and expense.
okay.
Yes.
Thank
Marie.
you.
At last month's meeting, you had kind of on the side mentioned that the township was unable to get into Pat Davis's computer. Has that been rectified?
Yes.
It was, okay.
Any others? Yes.
Antoinette Boyer, Cranberry Road. I was wondering, Mr. Geis, if you would clarify what you said in the last meeting about the procedure to file a right-to-know request, that we were going to follow how Dave had it. Can you please clarify that, because I may have misunderstood it?
As far as I know, there is no change. All the right to knows go to a certain email address, and that has not changed.
Correct.
Okay, and was it stated that you must go to the township website, and fill out the form there? Is that what you're saying? Is that how it's gonna be? Because I know Mark Lear asked, because he does not have a computer, and you were very rude to him and said, we're moving from 1947 to 2025. It upset me. He said that it seemed like even the attorney or solicitor said, we'll follow, if it's on the township website, you go there to do it. Well, I did some research, and correct me if I'm wrong, you're an attorney, correct me if I'm wrong, but I asked, what I did was just Google, and I asked the question, can government agency require all right-to-know requests to be submitted electronically? The answer is no. Government agencies cannot require all requests to be electronic, as most right-to-know laws permit requests to be submitted in various formats, including in person,
Wait a minute,
by
wait a
mail,
minute until that's done, nobody could hear you.
or by email.
Wait,
That's interesting.
Should I continue?
Well,
now you can continue, now that's off.
So, it goes on to say agencies cannot create new barriers just because you have a website with it. They cannot refuse to accept a request if it is submitted via permitted method, which is what I just stated. And I did check Pennsylvania law, the Citizen's Guide to Pennsylvania Right to Know law, and in there it says a requester can file a right to know request in 4 ways: in person, email, by postal mail, in writing, of course, and fax. So you cannot require, I think Mr. Lear, Mark Lear, deserves an apology from you.
Well, I am sorry if I said that that was the only way, and I don't know that I said that, because I said that it would be handled the same way that it was handled before. There would be no new changes to the right to knows.
Well, I think you need to review the video, because it was, I was quite upset by the whole ordeal, because you're really infringing on people's rights. And you're not compliant, if that was what you meant that night. That is not compliant with the law.
We will take note.
Excuse me, Paul. We can print off the forms from the internet here, and they can come in and get a piece of paper from Julie, and they can fill it out.
And by the way, so yeah, they can submit it in writing. You don't even have to use the official form, so if you wanna like write a request and submit to the township even, you could do that. But of course, the form is the easiest way to, make it as clear as possible. But you can also do that as well. You can mail something, you can bring it in if you're not able to print out. And then I think, as you just mentioned,
For years, there was a
You
stack
might
of
wanna-
forms in the secretary's office, and it was
Yeah,
always how it was done, so. It can be done, it's just the people in charge just need to choose to continue what was done, that's all.
Yes,
Question. Has Mr. Longstreth been assigned, that he's the alternate, that he's speaking about right-to-know requests? Because I thought you appointed, Ms. Dingus, is that the correct
It's
pronunciation?
Dinges.
I'm
Dinges.
sorry, excuse me. And the solicitor as the alternate.
that is correct. I think he was just adding information.
He is very aware of our website, and he has kept a lot of things, helped me keep a lot of things in line with that. So he's aware.
Any others?
well, I just want to add that there is no conflict of having the supervisor serve on the planning committee, the second class
Could you
township.
speak up? I have a hearing issue, and it's
Okay.
serious here. Like, I can never hear Mr. Longstreth and a lot of people,
Yeah,
it's awful.
Thank you for letting me know, so I know now.
Yeah.
So yeah, the second class township code, it does say that a supervisor may serve on the township planning committee, so there's no issue with that.
We would have two of them. Him and Mr. Ron Resch would both be, they're both on the planning commission, so you would have two of your 3-member panel planning commission members, and I'm pretty sure in PSATs, you can have one, but you can't have two on a 3-board seat. If we were a 5-board seat, then you can probably get away with it. But we need to make sure that that's
Yeah, I'll
true
make
before
sure.
we go forward.
Anything else? Yes, sir.
A quick question with the fire department. Jim Walter,
Would,
you mentioned the fire department, we have a contract. With the fire department and the commercial facilities, in the contract, do they do inspections of those buildings? Safety inspections?
we have a financial contract. That is the only
Yeah.
thing the only contract we have.
Ask one of the fire, go ahead, please.
As deputy chief of the Rivers Fire Company, you can request a safety inspection by one of the chiefs. We can give you a formal letter in writing of our findings. That would go to an insurance agency. It doesn't stand much up in a court setting, because we are not a actual fire inspector.
Right.
We can give you our educated opinion, and that's about as far as it goes.
Well, my question is, with the commercial facilities that we have in the township, are they required to get a fire inspection, but you said a fire marshal or?
A fire inspection on a commercial facility would happen during your building process. Your code enforcement or building code inspector would come in and inspect the property for fire safety and life safety at that point in time. Once it's past that point, there is no fire inspections after that point.
The county doesn't have a fire marshal anymore,
That
correct?
is correct.
Okay.
State police does have a fire marshal. That goes for all municipalities statewide. I mean, I work in the field of construction, I do a lot of building inspection in commercial and residential. Once we pass that life safety and fire inspection, which is at the date of occupancy, once that occupancy is given, municipalities, some do, State College does do life safety throughout once a year.
Alright,
But there is no life safety as far as there's no requirement, state mandated requirement to do that.
Once they get the, what's that?
Certificate of occupancy.
Yes, thank you. SI, once they get the,
CO,
yeah, they get that occupancy from the state.
from municipality, obviously.
Well, the state's included in it, correct? Or
Not
township?
necessarily the township, municipality gives you the CO.
Anything else?
Did you state whether, the next NAREMA meeting is? It's not on the,
I cannot tell you offhand. It is November, I think.
No, what is that November?
they just had, did they just have one in
Yeah.
November 5th?
All right,
Yeah.
then it's March.
March?
That will be published the next meeting. I failed to do that this meeting.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else? Not, do I hear a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
I will second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, no. Motion carries.